And it's not going to kick me off anywhere. Okay, so I feel like I'm live on everything now. Just going to wait for some people to join. How's that? Hi. I'm hoping everybody can see me. So I know that you can see me on Instagram because people are messaging, but if you're on YouTube or Facebook, just drop me a message because it lets me know that I'm actually streaming and you can see it and I'm not just talking to myself. I'm going to shuffle the decks while we wait for some people to come in. Hopefully people are going to join us, but these live streams are recorded anyway, so they're lost if they don't. You can go back and watch it later. I've been getting some big downloads today. I don't know if it's in preparation for this reading or what, but I'm going to try and look at the camera as well because I'm looking at two things. Well, three actually. I think I might set up the Instagram on my phone next time so the video quality is a bit better because it's actually my front camera on my laptop. If there's people that you know are wanting to have these readings, just share it. I'm not sure how you do it, but I think there's an option to share. And then we're just going to get going. I'm not waiting around too long. People will join us, hopefully. Hi, Speedy. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to get going. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes, another minute maybe for people to join. And then I'm going to get going. Again, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, just drop me like a thumbs up or something. And then I know that I'm live, basically. Okay, so this is what, you know, you can show me if you have any questions or anything like that, I can share them. So yeah, I'm just going to get going because I'm not waiting. People can join us. I'm going to do a quick reading for you guys that are here now. So I'll tap into that energy first. See if we can get some messages from Spirit. Hopefully they'll resonate and then people can join us and then we'll go into the all signs because there's no point in us sat here in silence. So I hope you're all doing well. I've been excited all day to do this reading. I've not done a live reading for a while. Let me light some sage. I'm excited. I've been getting some heavy energy in the last few readings. I'm hoping that this reading's going to be good. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so Spirit, give me some energy, please, for the collective. Let's see what energy we're bringing in. I'm hoping people are just late to this live because I have been putting messages out there. So, okay, let's see what we've got. That's too many, Spirit. I've just seen the World card coming out. So the World card again talks about closing out cycles, big changes coming, and because it's the end of 2024, you know, I imagine that that's true for quite a lot of people. I think people are quite happy to see the back end of this year, to be honest with you. 10 of Cups, look. 10 of Cups. Again, good energy. This is some good energy. So, yes, starting off on a good foot. The Emperor. Oh, I feel like somebody wants to get married straight away. This is the marriage. Somebody's fallen in love heavy. 10 of Cups is the best. You know, this is like intense emotions. This is like happiness, ultimate fulfillment. And this Emperor is somebody that makes it happen. So this is like Big Daddy, basically. This Emperor, this is someone that don't mess about. Could be a business owner. This is someone who is being very strategic as well. If you actually have a look, he's got a chess piece in his hands, sat on a chessboard. And this really represents somebody that's seated in the power in the matrix of life. This is someone who's very in control, okay? Someone who's very in control, which is why I'm saying this could be a business owner. It's Aries energy, okay? So this is someone who's really using the head and the real. I feel like somebody's fantasizing about a future with you. So whether this reading's resonating for, you know, this is somebody fantasizing about a future with you. You know, you've got the kids in that background and just like, it's like holiday, like bliss. This is like a blissful energy coming from this person. Okay, so let's get a bit more. Show us some more, Spirit. What do we need to know? I'm picking up family. So this person is a family guy. You know, this is somebody who wants a family. This is somebody who could already have a family, or they've got children or something. But it's very much, this is someone who's like the head of a household. That's what I'm getting. Or at least they want to be. 7 of Swords, but there's some deception. Okay, so there's something that's not been seen yet, but it's almost like it's about to be revealed. It could be that this person actually has a family in the background. Okay, and it's just like, it's like a fantasy. Okay, or it's like something that's not. Water is elusive. Water is, you know, it represents our emotions, our feelings, and things that are very, very quite difficult to grasp. You know, water's difficult to grasp, but it's like imaginary. Okay, so I'm picking up like this is being kept secret. It's almost like in the background, not being revealed, not being honest. Okay, about this dynamic, whatever it is. Basically, let's have a look. I'm seeing the ankh as well, so that ankh could be quite significant to somebody. So somebody could have an ankh. It's like a tattoo, you know, on this emperor's arm. If it focuses, it's like an ankh, and that really represents the feminine principle, and it represents life. Okay, the feminine principle, basically. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could be a head teacher at a school or something like that, or a college or a university. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Again, I'm just picking up like this fantasy. Someone's like really just sat in this energy of just like, oh, but it's almost like it's not even real. It's like, I'm getting even like a little bit of delusional. I'm getting a little bit of like self-deception with this. You know, this is someone who is just sat in the head. Like, it's like trickery. It's like tricking themselves and just imagining and just like thinking and conjuring up all this stuff, because I'm getting spell work. Okay, so there could be a bit of spell work going on. You know, the emperor is somebody that moves and shakes, like he gets things lined up, patterned up, that kind of thing. So somebody could have actually just had a haircut, I'm hearing, and it's really nice. It's made them very attractive, like a fade or something like that. I'm feeling like if this is somebody that you're dealing with, this could be like energy, like something's very apparent. It's almost like it's screaming at you, but it could be that you're just choosing to ignore it. You know, it's almost like saying like, shh, we don't want to look at that. We don't want to look at that. So there could be a sense of ignorance going on, especially with this 4 of Cups. You know, this is a card of just kind of not wanting to see the wood for the trees, basically. This is someone who is just sat in la la land. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like spirit's offering you a sense of clarity. Look at this. I'm seeing this now. It's like this. It's just like, wow. Someone who's just enamored with somebody. It's just like, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. It's almost like there's this whole world that's been created inside, and it's like an imaginary world. Okay, it's not something that's out in the open yet. It's not manifesting reality. That's what I'm getting. But it's almost like it's about to be revealed. You know, whatever's been going on in the dark is about to come to light with that moon shining. I feel like somebody could even believe in evidence, you know, little okay, and it's almost like it's leading back to this situation. So if this is you kind of want to be careful, but it could also be this person is leaving. It's not breadcrumbs. I'm not getting breadcrumbs, but it's almost like breadcrumbs. It's almost like little clues, little things that you just keep looking at and thinking, and you're getting those little squawks. So it's, yeah, something's trying to be shown. Something's trying to be outed, basically, is what I'm getting. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, again, look at that. This is a situation that's developing, and it's very, very deeply rooted. Like, there's a lot to this. I'm hearing like all the bells and whistles. It's almost like somebody's all in, right? Somebody's not holding back and they're all in, but it's almost like it hasn't come out yet, because we've got 7 and 7, 7, 7, you know, so that could be relevant. Again, number 14 is Temperance. It's all about alchemy. It's about things being conjured, things stirring up, things happening beneath the surface, and it's almost like spirit's going to be like, poof. And when it all comes out, it's going to be like, it's like opening a floodgate. I'm hearing like floodgates or something like that, floodgates or something. It's just like bursting out, bursting forth. It's almost like it's quite intense, actually, is what I'm getting. Very, very intense. Hi, Victoria. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Thank you for joining. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, look, this is about, you know, a give and take situation, you know, feeding into something and something feeding back. So this would usually be Taurus energy, and it really talks about exchange and commerce, but it also talks about charity as well. It talks about giving, like giving and a taking. So somebody could have a very giving nature, somebody could find you to be very giving. I just feel like this is a dynamic where two people are actually giving to this situation, and it's generating something. It's almost like I'm hearing like a generation. I'm also hearing generational curse. So there could be some type of generational curse that somebody is trying to lift, or somebody is having to play out, or you know, this is what spirit's presenting and they're saying, look, deal with that, basically. And it's difficult. I'm getting like a difficulty, but it's almost like, but this, I'm just seeing there's not a lot of movement because we've got this Emperor now. The Emperor represents stability and solidarity, and you know, imagine it's a number 4, so imagine the legs of a table, and then we've got this again number 4, but it's like emotions, like stagnant emotions. It's almost like no moves are being made. Somebody's ready to make a move, but it's almost like they're not able to because there's a stagnancy here, basically. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of cards off this deck, and then I'll pull some oracle cards from my deck, and then we'll get into the all signs because I've got stuff to do later. I can't afford to just sit around and wait for people to join. Basically, getting lots of notifications through on my phone. I haven't stopped for 2 days. It's doing me a little bit, but I appreciate it, obviously. Okay, so what have we got? The Empress. The Empress. This is someone who is looking very attractive right now. Very, very attractive. This is someone who has done a lot of healing, you know. This is someone who is like in this energy of self-preservation. Look how comfortable this woman is. It's almost like she just doesn't want to make any moves. She just doesn't. It's almost like this is someone who is seated very comfortably in their position. And emotionally, it's almost like saying, like, do I really want to get off this pedestal that I'm on? Do I really want to get off this pedestal that I'm on? Like, what is it exactly that I'm heading towards, you know, what's being offered? So I feel like there could be an element of holding back, especially with this 7 of Swords. You know, this is about just keeping things beneath the radar and seeing how they play out, seeing how they develop, seeing how things go. That's really what I'm getting. It's almost like saying, like, is this all just a dream? Is it all in my head? You know, am I just being delusional and just sitting on that and waiting? But I feel like there is some type of interaction, definitely, especially with this 6 of Coins. It's almost like there is some type of give and take. I'm really picking up Virgo energy, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. You don't have to be dealing with a Virgo, but I'm just seeing like this is like you know, this represents being paid basically for work. It's like earnings, so it could be connected to work, but it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't. It could really talk about trying to work things out. So there could be some type of a difficulty because the Emperor is known as someone that can be quite difficult to deal with sometimes. Oh, I've just realised we've got a match. We've got a match, Emperor and the Empress. Look, this is like divine masculine, divine feminine. These are two people that are really, really, you know, it's like a power couple, basically, a power couple. But it's almost like that Empress has got her back turned, and it's almost like she's saying, I really don't know if I want to move from this situation. This person in the background, because I do feel like this is someone in the background, it's almost like they're trying to play the best hand. You know what I mean? They're trying to be very, very strategic. They don't want to make any wrong moves. But it's almost like someone's been a little bit distant, a little bit cold, a little bit cutting, you know? Maybe with the words, maybe with their ignorance, maybe with, you know, I'm not sure what it is, but it's almost like there is an element of just trying to turn you back on a situation right now. Give me some more spirit. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. Love this card. Love this card. This is someone who is very independent. You know, this is someone who acts on their own accord. This is someone who earns their own money, who keeps their own keep. I mean, look at that garden that she's grown. This is someone who really is invested into themselves, into, you know, their environment, into a situation. But it's almost like this is someone who is actually seeing the fruits of their own labor. It's almost like saying, like, pay up, it's pay up time, you know, or someone who has basically earned what it is they're about to be blessed with. It's almost like saying, I deserve this. I deserve this, because the 9, again, the 9 is divine. And this is almost like divinely guided, divinely orchestrated is what I'm getting. It's almost like spirits wanted this dynamic to play out. Okay, and it's very, very fruitful. It's very fruitful. This woman, you know, look at her. She's got carrots in her hand. She's got a hand on. It's almost like, again, the Midas touch. Anything she touches turns to gold. So I do feel like, in this person's opinion, You know, this Emperor is someone who seems to be able to just do it all. You know, she's got it all. She's like a bad bitch is what I'm getting, really. Very, very, very prosperous, very, very fruitful, very nurturing, very giving, very kind, very everything. Because this woman, you know, she has to be savvy. She's a businesswoman. This is someone who means business. She don't fuck about. I've just seen the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is somebody that wants to come very direct and say, look, and just get something off the chest. But it's almost like there's a bit of an ignorance there at the moment. Like, look, I just can't invest into that right now. Okay, one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. And then we'll move on to the all signs readings. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Woo! Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. This is the offer. You know, this is the offer. Somebody wants to come in and offer something, but this is something that it's slow. You know, this is not something that's being done quickly. This is something that is kind of taking its sweet time, basically, which is what I'm saying about this Emperor. You know, this Emperor is someone who's very strategic. This is someone who doesn't like to lose out. This is someone who likes to win. You know, Aries is competitive. Aries is the athlete. Aries, again, sport. Aries is all in, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound is what I'm hearing. So somebody could, like, what is it, a program that says that? I'm not sure, but that's what I'm saying. It's like in for a penny, in for a pound. I feel like somebody is invested anyhow. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's regardless. It's almost like maybe somebody's trying to work out the finances and figure out, you know, how to navigate this situation without being at too much of a loss. And this person's saying, like, I'm ready to just lose it all if I need to. You know, it's in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, if we're doing it, we're doing it. That's just that we'll figure it out. Because I'm seeing this 8, so 8 could be relevant. Somebody could be born on the 8th. You know, the 8th month is what's the 8th month? I don't know if it'd be March, May, June, July, August. Someone could be born in August, or somebody could be a Scorpio as well, because Scorpio is the 8th time of the zodiac. But this really talks about a continuum, and I'm seeing like a time continuum. Okay, so it's almost like time and time again, time and time again. So there could be a lot of time that's being spent either, you know, on this situation, thinking about this situation, trying to work through this situation, you know. But it's almost like, again, I've had this in the last reading, it's almost like time well spent. I feel like somebody wants to spend, I'm getting like a retirement, you know, retirement of some degree. And it's almost like somebody says, I want to spend my final years. I want my final years to be well spent, basically. I don't want to feel like I'm going to have regrets. I don't want to feel like I'm going to look back on my life and say, I wish I'd have done that. I just want to do it. I just want to invest. I want to do what's right for me, basically. I'll get some from my deck that I created, some to clarify, and then we'll move on to all signs. And again, we're going to be touching on, oh, wow, isolation. So somebody's removed themselves from this. Isolation is just basically about, you know, getting really quiet and just going within. And I'm getting hermit energy. Let me see if I can focus. Again, hermit energy is Virgo energy. It's not wanting to focus, but trust that I say, yeah, there we go. Look, isolation. So somebody is almost like they've disappeared, or they're wanting to disappear, or they're just trying to get away in order to kind of make sense of what's going on at the moment. It's like, you know, there's a lot, I'm getting like a lot of empty space, a lot of silence, a lot of words unsaid. You know, this energy of just being sat like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And just, you know, mulling things over, basically. Because this is a card of like, someone may feel like they're missing out on life. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like saying, like, I want to be out there. I want to be, you know, investing and doing these things and traveling and experiencing. And in all fairness, they just sat like, it's all just like a bit of a dream right now. Let's get some more. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra as well, so that could be relevant. But again, night, we've got Virgo energy very, very heavy on this spread. Rainbows and butterflies, man. Somebody just, if this is you, someone gives you rainbows and butterflies. If this is not you, it's like you do this to them. But again, I'm just getting this element of just like fantasy, like magical. Like, this is just like, is it too good to be true? It's just all like, whoa. I'm getting overwhelmed with emotions even. You know, I am also seeing this because the butterflies are black and white. I'm also seeing this is like moths as well, like some type of transformation, and there's nerves. It's almost like I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I don't really know what to do. Okay, so it's almost like removing and being isolated. temptations are too much. Temptations are too much. Somebody's feeling very, very tempted by you, or you're feeling very tempted by them. Okay. I'm picking something up about fruit. And I got this last time in the last reading. Like, there's something to do with fruit. Just so you know, guys, I apologize for the camera quality on Instagram. Okay. I've never done this before. And it's using my front camera on my laptop. So I'll get that sorted. Might have to get a second camera or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, temptation. Someone's very tempted. Someone could live near an allotment, or somebody could have an allotment, or somebody could like to garden, or somebody could like to grow their own fruit and vegetables, or someone could just be very much into the health and looking after themselves and looking after the body. Because I've had this twice in a reading now, and again, I am getting, look, this is someone who is growing. Someone could actually even sell whatever it is that they produce. You know, somebody could sell, let's say somebody's you know, grows mushrooms or something like that. It's almost like they actually take that to a market to sell. Okay, so I am picking something up about food. Somebody could be very much a foodie. Somebody could like the food. Everybody likes food. Well, most people like food, let's just say. But it's almost, I'm getting like a strong reference to food in this reading. And then we've got luxury is your birthright. So this is that 9 of Pentacles showing up. Luxury is your birthright. Somebody feels like they deserve this. That's what I'm getting. Like, somebody feels like I deserve this. Like, I have put in so much hard work and effort over the years. You know, because you don't just get to the 9 of Pentacles straight away. The 9 of Pentacles is big money. This is money like legacy money. This is money like what you buy a house with, like even more so, you know. 10 of Pentacles is like mega bucks. 9 of Pentacles is like comfortable, someone who's seated very comfortable in life. So somebody could be a property owner, but I'm also seeing like a landowner. Somebody could own some land, some type of farmland or something, like I said, like an allotment or something where something is grown, okay? So that could be a message in there for somebody. I'm going to get one more and then I'm going to start moving on to the signs. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. It took me a while to get going. I'm looking over here because I'm trying to keep an eye on the camera and the comments. So I will try to engage with the camera a bit more. I feel like this camera makes me look a bit bog-eyed, actually. I will. Anyway, I'm not. The truth. So there's a bit of guilt here attached, you know, the truth will prevail. There's a bit of guilt attached to this. And you know, a lot of the time when we feel like we deserve something, because of how we've been conditioned, there's always an element of guilt attached to it. Okay. So when you elevate in life, when you actually get yourself into a position where, you know, you're feeling like you're counting your blessings, basically, there is always an element of guilt attached to it, because you know, that's just what we are. We're human beings. You know, if we could give to everybody, then we would, but we can't. And then you can't just start like I'm getting cherry picking. Somebody is very, very into the fruit, man. They really are. I'm getting cherry picking, and there's a cherry on this card, and it was covered. So somebody really likes, like, I'm getting like fruit salads, like maybe even cocktails, something like that. But it's all to do with fruit and what's going into the body and vegetables and that kind of stuff. Someone could really like looking after themselves. They might have a nice physique, especially with this Emperor. You know, this is somebody who is athletic, like I said. Even the Empress. I'm getting two people that actually match each other very well. They look very good together. It's almost like they look like they go together, and it's like when people look at them, they go, yeah, I get it, like, yeah, I get it. You know, I get it. I hate being apart from you, like I said, and drinking to excess. Cocktails. Okay, so somebody might want to ask you out for drinks. Somebody might want to ask you out because they hate being apart from you. It's like, look, can't we just go for a drink? Let's just get out. You know, that's what I'm saying, like, get out. Okay, so there's a bit of, I've got mind control, but it's in reverse. So it's almost like somebody's losing their mind a little bit over this. It's almost like doing their heading. That's what I'm getting. It's doing the heading. They just can't manage. They can't figure it out. Okay. So hopefully that resonated for somebody. We're going to move on to the all signs readings now. I've got a few people that have joined. So thank you. Hopefully these readings will resonate and they will be saved. Okay, I am hoping to start going live every night, actually, to be honest with you. But for tonight, we're going to do quite a big reading for all signs. So stick around. You want to be looking at your sun sign for things to do with your career and your purpose and your sense of self and identity. So if you're Aries like me, then Aries sun sign. If you want to be looking at things like your emotions, your feelings, where you are on a much more spiritual level, then you want to be listening to your moon sign, okay? Then if you want to know what about your relationships, your Venus sign, Mars is about your willpower, your sense of direction, okay? And they're kind of your personal planets, and Mercury, that's just gone direct. You know, that's really talks about your mentality. So dependent on what it is that you're actually trying, that you've come here for, you should be listening to those signs if you know them. If you don't know them, you need a birth chart reading, and I am an astrologer as well. I'm a professional astrologer. Go check out my website, hrastrologyservices.com. Right, I'm going to get on with you, Aries, okay? So you're always first, because Aries are impatient, and I need to know what's going on in my life. Hopefully, sometimes I don't resonate with these readings, but sometimes I do. So we'll see. I'm speaking quite fast, guys, because I'm trying to get through 12 signs, so you're going to have to bear with me, okay? If you do like the reading and it's resonating, just give me a thumbs up or like the video. It all helps. Follow me. High Priestess. Boom. Look at that. This is the tarot reader. This is someone who is sat. I'm really sorry if I'm showing. I've noticed that I'm showing the cards to Facebook and YouTube, but not Instagram. So I'm going to try and switch up for you guys. Got 2 cameras going at the moment. But the High Priestess, this is someone who is channeling. This is someone who is getting those downloads, man. Like the spiritual gifts are booming right now. And to be quite honest with you, before I read this, I was saying I've been getting a lot of downloads today, and this is it, confirmation. Okay. 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is about really, look, more. This is about spiritual gifts, man. This is like downloads. So you could actually be feeling a sense of depression at the moment, because that's usually what happens when you're channeling. You know, you go quiet. You're kind of trying to figure out what's going on with me. Like, why do I? And a lot of the time it don't make sense. High Priestess is Cancer and Pisces energy, and it's all about, it's very elusive. Again, it's water, so it's all about trying to, you know, murky waters is what I'm getting. So things are not very clear at the moment, but it's almost like Spirit's saying, just trust the process, trust the process. So somebody's intuition is booming. It's on point right now. Absolutely. Something's developing in the background. Okay, so there could be something that you've been working on. It's almost like you're taking your eye off of it, but it's almost like it's still growing. It's still growing. You don't need to be looking at it so closely anymore. This tree looks like it's matured somewhat. It's not a baby anymore, but it's not like it does to me. It doesn't strike me as a big old oak tree, because the trunk of it is still quite narrow. Okay, if that makes sense. So it's almost like something is developed to a point that you don't have to necessarily babysit it anymore, if that makes sense. Okay, bear with, guys. Okay. Five of Cups. Okay, like I just said, depression. So if you are feeling a bit deflated at the moment, and if you are hiring them, woo! Oh, bless you. Thank you for joining. Hopefully, what's your Steiningham? If you want to put it on, you don't need to put it on if you don't want to. But I'm reading Aries at the moment for those that don't know. So yeah, so this is depression. Okay, so somebody is feeling that very, very depleted at the moment, but it's because you're getting those downloads, man. You're getting that spiritual spirit is basically saying eat, and what they're doing is they're feeding you all of this information. So I'm trying to like switch between 2 screens, guys. Okay, so if you are feeling a little bit under the weather, I do think that this is short-lived. This is not something that you really need to dwell on. I feel like it's just that, you know, you're taking a lot in at the moment. There's been a lot going on with Aries and the nodes in Aries and Libra that we've been getting lots of downloads. There's lots of shifts. You know, it's been a lot, but that's moving now because the nodes are moving into Pisces and Virgo, and they're the signs of healers. So yeah. There's something in that for somebody. I'm picking up the number 9 again, Virgo energy. Very, very strong healing, medicine. I'm getting something to do with medicine, doctors. You know, somebody could be having to see a doctor for something. I'm even getting like migraine. Maybe somebody's getting a lot of migraine. I've been getting a lot of headache, actually. I'm not going to lie. I really have. So yeah, so that's Aries. So if you are feeling a little bit decompressed at the moment, just know that you're having like an awakening. Basically, you're having like a spiritual awakening, and it depletes you. It's almost like a purging on a spiritual level. Okay, we'll get 2 of these cards, and then we'll move on to the sign of Taurus. Sorry, we'll get some from my deck, and then we'll move on to the sign of Taurus. Okay, the moon, man. This is so good. I love this. This is really good. So if you're an Aries and you're watching this, man, claim it, like it. Give me a heart. Give me something. Hi, Emma Lou. Oh, yes, I'm going to try and get to Virgo. I'm trying to get through them. I'm not going to do these big grand readings because when I'm doing it like this, it takes too long. So I'm just going to do like a touch on each sign for everybody. And then in future, you know, the readings will be much more organized because I'm settled now. I've moved. I've done what I need to do. So hopefully it'll be a bit more consistent. But the moon, like, look at this. This is lurking. You could be dealing with some old traumas or something like that. It's almost like spirit saying, like, deal with that because we're trying to lead you down this path, you know, this path that's unknown to you, unbeknownst to you. So something's going to be revealed. Aries, you've got a big reading, man. This is all about spirituality, downloads, you know, really, really leveling up spiritually, okay? Ready for 2025 because it's going to be a big year for Aries. I'm telling you, big year for everyone. Death, Scorpio energy, death. This is about transformation, deep transformation, spiritual transformation. Like, I could not make this any clearer if I tried for people. So hopefully someone's going to pick this up. I'm definitely claiming this reading because I feel it. I feel it. I really do. Big changes coming for Aries next year. 3 of Wands, right? 3 of Wands. This talks about moving. You could be moving. This talks about establishing some sense of dominion and having to cut certain things out of your life, which I have actually just stopped smoking cannabis. Sorry for everybody that don't agree with that, don't give a shit, but I have, and I'm feeling a bit better for it. It's been something that's been very difficult for me, you know, on my spiritual journey. It's kind of the last thing, my last crutch, really, if I'm being honest. So yeah, so it's brilliant. It's almost like it's opening up this whole brand new world. So really, really, you know, this could be what this depression is on a night time. It could be like, oh my God, I'm so bored. What can I do? Don't really know where to put myself. I don't really know what to, you know, it's almost like what Spirit's saying, like, just channel that shit, man. You know, transmute it. That's what you're doing. You're transmuting that pain, that withdrawal from that substance, and it's going to take you places, basically. Okay, last card. A couple of these for Aries, and we'll move on to Taurus. Love that reading. Good vibes, man. Good vibes. Beautiful seduction. Look at that. Beautiful seduction. Again, I'm just getting this energy of just drinking in this energy of just like, yeah, someone's getting downloads, man. Big, big, big. Travel by air. What am I saying? Look, travel by air. Travel by air. You know, somebody might even be wanting to go on holiday. Somebody might be wanting to take some type of a vacation. Spirit could be urging you to actually take some type of a break. Not me, because I've just had a break, you know, but it's almost like saying, like, you know, let go of that thing that's holding you back, man. Take some time away from it if you need to. Take some time away from it if you need to. Okay, travel by air could also represent your thoughts and your mindset as well. So, you know, get in your head if you need to. If you are trying to cut something out, that's really going to help. Okay, Taurus, let's see what you've got coming up till the end of 2024. I get a bit loud, guys. I'm sorry, I've got ADHD and I just shout, and then sometimes I like do my own editing. So if I am shouting, I'm sorry. Look, release, Taurus, judgment. This is about letting go. Wow, this is a powerful card, man. This is all about letting go. This is Pluto energy again. This is about purging, spiritual purging, a cleansing. You know, this is about cutting something out. Again, brilliant card. 3 of Cups. Okay, so you could be letting go of a third party. You could be letting go of something that you're using that's actually interfering with some type of relationship or some type of connection, is really what I'm getting. Because judgment is like, oh my God, just take my soul, you know, just let it go, let it go. So somebody could be watching Frozen right now, because I am picking up Frozen a little bit. Christmas is coming up, so it could be over Christmas. There's a need to like release and let something go. It could even be that Christmas is quite difficult for somebody because they may have lost somebody. It's almost like a reminder, you know, every year. You know, it's a time of year where we're actually, Taurus is big families, man, big on family, stability and that kind of thing. But it's almost like Christmas is approaching, and it's almost, it could feel painful because this memory of sisterhood, or when I say sisterhood, it doesn't have to be female, it could be male as well, you know, togetherness basically. And you're being asked to release that, because I do feel like that's something that you need to purge and let go of. It's something that, again, potentially could be holding you back. We've got the moon showing up again. The moon, look at this person who's just drowning in their emotions, you know, and just sinking and drowning in those emotions, basically. But again, I am just picking up this energy of release, just let it go. Whatever it is that's holding you back, just let it go. This is a big year for letting go of stuff. Queen of Wands is showing up. This is a bad bitch. This is someone who's magic, okay? Alchemy. I'm picking up alchemy very strong, especially with this Judgment card and with the moon. It's almost like somebody is transforming something big. I'm picking up hormones as well, you know? So somebody's actual physical appearance could be changing, because I'm seeing that someone is actually transforming. Taurus is all about the body, the physique. And it's almost like it's very powerful, you know. Again, it's almost, yeah, I'm just getting something to do with hormones. Absolutely. King of Pentacles, you're showing up in your own spread. King of Pentacles is someone who is very, very comfortable in their own skin, very comfortable in life, very humbled. You know, this is someone who knows that they're able to provide. This is the provider. And again, picking up something with food, Taurus is very much about food. Okay. Yeah, it could be that you're having, right, okay, so it could, yeah, I'm picking up somebody, okay, is letting go of a third party, to move towards a Queen of Wands. This is someone who's very, very attractive. This is someone who's magic. This is someone who is just like, wow, you know, this is someone who you're watching, you're amazed by them. It could actually, this could be symbolic of the prostitute, basically, because that's what it is. This woman is like sexual energy. It just oozes from her. And it's almost like, look, that's what I'm getting. It's almost like, if this is you, this is you. You're oozing like sexuality at the moment. And it's very, very attractive. But you could be needing to release a third party so that you can move towards this person, if that's the case as well. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for Taurus. That was pretty straightforward, quite honestly. I am seeing too, look, this is someone who feels like they're very much in between two opposing energies, and it's almost like saying, I don't want to deal with this, but Spirit's actually bringing it to the forefront and saying, look, you have to. This is part of your path, okay? You need to do this. Okay, what's going on? Look, proposal. Someone wants to propose. Proposal and no. So somebody could be, yes, there could be even some type of a rejection. A rejection, somebody feeling rejected, or feeling like the proposal might be rejected, or feeling like they need to like reject somebody so that they can propose to somebody else. But I am just seeing like this energy of just two, and one of them needing to see you later, bye, basically. Got a card here. What's this? Is this too good to be true? Someone's like falling, basically. Is this too good to be true? Again, I'm just getting a lot to do with like this sinking into the emotions and just like this, you know, fantasy base, you know, this Queen of Wands. It's like, wow, you just like turn me all the way on, and needing to release something and let something go in order to move towards something that's much more grounded. Because, you know, Taurus likes to be grounded. Taurus likes to be in committed relationships. That's what they do. That's what they are. You ever tried to move a bull? You know, that's Taurus. They don't like to go places. They like to plant themselves and stay grounded. Okay. So that's for you, Taurus. So hopefully, if you're watching this and you're a Taurus, you can get something from that, and you can like the video for me, please. It'd be much appreciated. Next sign. Okay. So now moving on to Gemini. Let's see what we've got coming for you, Gemini. You know, if you again, like I said, you know, you watch for your moon sign, your sun sign, your Mars sign, your Venus sign. It really depends what it is that you're looking for. You know, if you want inside mental clarity, look for your Mercury sign. If you don't know, then book a personal reading with me, and I can go through each chart with you. 5 of Cups. Okay, so this is about, you know, a change of heart. Somebody's changing how they feel about something, someone, somehow, some way, something. Okay, let's have a look. The Star. Okay, so the Star really talks about being seen, you know, the Star really talks about healing. It talks about being in the public eye, but it's almost like there's a sadness attached to this. Okay, so maybe somebody doesn't really want to be acknowledged for something. Maybe somebody's done something and it's almost like shit. And it's almost like they're wishing, they're hoping on a prayer that it don't come out. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So maybe some Gemini, if it's you, or you could be dealing with somebody that's done this. It's almost like somebody is just really like, yeah, I feel like there's a sense of something's worrying somebody. Okay, it could even be like a pregnancy, because I'm seeing this as like an egg, some type of an egg. Do you know what? I'm seeing like an abortion. Somebody could have even had an abortion or something like that. That's not going to be for everybody, so take it how it resonates. But it's almost like I'm seeing it like something being elevated, something being flushed down the toilet, and something like, you know, being transmuted, basically. Queen of Swords. Okay, as Queen of Swords, this talks about cutting something out. This talks about, you know, it's divorce, separation. I'm getting even separation anxiety. Someone could be having a bit of separation anxiety right now, okay? But this is someone who is just seeking solitude. They're not wanting to communicate. They're not wanting to talk. They're just getting really, really quiet, and they're just being in their head. So, you know, again, it could even just be a loss. I'm seeing it could even be somebody that's lost a child. And if that's the case, then, you know, condolences, because it's not good. It's not easy energy to deal with. But it's almost like it's, again, it's causing this sense of depression. I do want to also say that if that's the case, this child has elevated, you know, they have transcended. They're up there now. Okay, and you are still attached. There is this silver string that attaches. It's like an umbilical cord. That's what I'm getting. Some type of an umbilical cord. So it's, yeah, very feeling like this is very fresh. Okay, so this could be something that's happened quite recently. Okay, and then temperance. Look, temperance is the angel, the guardian angel. I'm seeing something about if that's the case, this child, let's just say this fetus or whatever. Oh no, are you joking me? Let's have a look. Sorry guys, let me just do it. It's because, I'll be honest with you, I've never really done this before through Instagram. So when I've tried to set it up, it's just, I'm not sure, but you can't actually set it up until you're live, which is really crap, to be honest with you. So if that's the case, I apologize, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I can share the link. Let me just share the link. Bear with me. If you can't get on Instagram, follow this link and it'll take you to this StreamYard. Okay, because I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time as well. So by the time I do this again, hopefully it will all be sorted out. So I do apologise, Angela. I'm not sure what it is that I'm doing wrong. I'll hopefully get it sorted. But the link there in the comments, guys, that's for you. If you click on that, you should be taken to the actual stream. You don't need to watch it through Instagram because I'm having problems with it. I'm going to just type this in the comments. Not sure what's going on. Sorry, everybody else, if you're watching and waiting. I need like a technical person because I hate doing stuff like this. Oh, right, guys, let's have a look. If that's the case, I'm going to jump off of the live stream for Instagram. I've sent the link in the comments section. So if you are still wanting to continue with this, then click the link and it'll take you to the actual stream itself. So I'm going to shut it down on Instagram. There's no point in me being on it if nobody can hear it. Okay, so I am still live. You can watch me on YouTube. You can watch me on Facebook. Or you can follow that link and it'll take you to the actual stream. Okay, so I'm going to close out on Instagram. And if you want to share that link with anybody, then please do. Yeah, it's very windy where I am. Follow the link if you can. Okay, and I'll put a post up later. I'll put a video up later and I'll explain everything. Okay, bear with me, guys. Sorry, YouTube, Instagram. I'm just having such bad issues with this. I just really don't know what's going on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Looks like I'm just doing it. For you lot then. Right, okay. So that's the actual link in that description box. If anybody wants to share that on Facebook or whatever for people that might want to find this reading, then please do so. I'm on Gemini. I'm going to keep going with it because this reading gets recorded anyway. And 9 times out of 10, I'm talking to myself when I do the other readings that I do anyway. So it makes no difference to me. Hopefully I can sort it out. I don't know what's going on. I've got so many cameras set up. It's unbelievable. Anyway, right, moving on. Gemini. Let's see where we are with you. Okay. Okay. So the Chariot. Okay, Chariot represents children. Represents motherhood. It represents, it's symbolic of that nurturing quality. Okay, so you could actually be pregnant to a Cancer. You could have you know what I mean? You could be dealing with a Cancer, you could be cross-watching or something like that, but Cancer is the card of the mother, it's the card of the home and nurturing and, like I've just said, children and that kind of thing. 2 of Cups, relationship, okay, 2 people. So again, you could even be dealing with a Cancer, okay, 2 of Cups. And then 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles talks about things happening repetitively, okay? So it could be that there was some type of a pregnancy that resulted from interactions, basically, mutual. This Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's kind of a bit of a slow mover, okay? This is kind of the card of the friend, so this doesn't even necessarily even have to be somebody that you're committed to. The Knight of Pentacles is someone that takes a long time to commit. But it's something that develops slowly. So I'm seeing something about a second trimester. This is what I'm getting. It's not even like the first trimester. I'm seeing like a second trimester, something like that. It's almost like something that developed to a certain point and then it just didn't play out, basically. Didn't come into fruition. And the 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords really talks about, no more, not going any further, not being able to. This is a stalemate. This is the card of not making any moves, There's an avoidant energy here as well. Somebody not really wanting to speak, somebody really not wanting to acknowledge a situation. Somebody could even be keeping this secret, okay, as well, not wanting to express this. Okay, I'm going to move on. So we'll pull some cards from my deck, see what comes out in this, and then we'll move on to the next sign, which is Cancer. Cancer's actually the next sign as well. Okay, I knew from the minute I laid eyes on you. Okay, so definitely being some interaction somewhere. And freaking the sheet. So that's confirmation. Okay, confirmation that there has been some sexy time going on. Okay, so it could be that there was some type of a loss or a miscarriage or some type of an abortion, basically. That was a result in, I'm getting even just like a bit of a fling. I'm getting like friends with benefits. Friends with benefits. This is the King of Pentacles. That's what he is. He comes in with the goodies and then he's out the door. Okay, and it's it kind of developed into something that it probably shouldn't have. This is what I'm trying to say, because it happened again and again and again, and ultimately it's almost like there was some type of a loss that resulted from this situation. Somebody needs to heal from that, definitely. Okay, and detach from it, basically. There's an element of needing to detach from it. Very, very quiet, those cards, this could even be a secret. I'm getting. Okay, so next sign is a sign of Cancer. Let's see what comes up in your reading. Okay, hopefully people have been able to find me. I'm sorry that Instagram didn't work, but I'm going to have to suss that out because I've never been live on Instagram before, and I made such a hoo-ha about it as well. 2 of Swords. This is the same energy as what Gemini got. So 2 of Swords really talks about not knowing which way to go, feeling henpecked, being stuck between a brick and a hard place or a rock and a hard place or whatever it is. I don't need to do that anymore. A rock and a hard place, basically. If you look at this person on this card, this is someone who has been plagued. Their head is being pecked right now. Okay, in regards to what, Spirit? 3 of Cups, third party situation. Okay, I feel like somebody is really just done a number on somebody, to be quite honest with you, with this 3 of Cups. This talks about sisterhood, friendship, people that we trust, people that we put our faith into. This Two of Swords really talks about, you know, some type of separation, some type of like two things coming together, causing conflicts. What happens when you use two swords? You know, it's a fight. You know, it's even if it's just a bit of fencing, it's almost like some type of conflict. Somebody could have had a bit of an argument over this. Somebody could be having arguments. Somebody could. I'm getting crosswords. Someone's had crosswords with somebody about something. Okay, could even be a sister. Somebody could be having crosswords with the sister about something. Got two cards here, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, so Cancer again showing up. Okay, so this really talks about throwing your hands in the air and saying, look, I don't want to deal with that. The Queen of Cups is someone that gets very, very deep. Okay, this is someone who really listens to their intuition, really taps in. This is someone who is kind of like a counterpart to the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess in material form. This is someone who is very, very intuitive. Cancers are very, very intuitive. Okay, and this Nine of Pentacles really talks about the independent. This is someone who's acted independently. This is someone who has done something. Again, this is very similar to the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who has been plucking those cherries off that tree. Okay, that's basically what I'm getting, having the pick. And it's almost like they've got themselves caught up in some type of dynamic, some type of situation, okay? And it's almost like they're needing to seek some type of solace, some type of comfort from somebody, maybe a friend, or could be going to someone saying, look, what do I do? And this friend's saying, look, I really don't know. I really don't know what you want me to say. Someone's like, just like, I don't really want to touch it, to be quite honest with you. Okay. So there is a difficulty here. There's some type of I feel like there could be a bit of an argument, you know, with a sister or a family member or just some woman, some feminine woman, something. It's almost like, you know, somebody that was someone was investing into something heavily is what I'm saying. And it's almost, I feel like it's a bit on the arse a little bit. Four of Cups again, look, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, who to turn to. The Three of Cups really talks about those pleasurable times coming to an end. And it's almost like spirit saying, like, well, look, you're going to have to choose something. You're going to have to do something. This person's like, I don't know what. I don't know what to do. And it's almost like they're so close. It's almost like they want to. This is someone who's seeking a sense of connection in terms of relationship with somebody, something. And it's almost like this blockage. I'm just getting like a blockage, emotional blockage, blocking something out, not wanting to deal with it. You know, somebody could even be focusing on work and the business or something like that in order to block this situation out. But yeah, High Priestess, this is going to come out. The High Priestess is someone who knows all. She knows everything, absolutely everything. And it's almost like I'm hearing somebody saying, I've not done Virgo yet, no. So stick in there. I'm on the sign of Cancer at the moment. This is someone who is really kind of not making any moves, but if you actually see her eyes, look, it's almost like her saying, like, ignorance is bliss. Someone thinks that something's gone over somebody's head and it really hasn't. You know, they've just been channeling all of that shit. It's like, I've seen this coming a mile off. Could have told you about it before it even happened. You know, so somebody is just, yeah, I feel like someone's got themselves stuck in a situation where it's a little bit difficult to get out of. I'm not going to lie. Nine of Pentacles is like heavy on the earth, man. Heavy on the earth. I'm getting someone who could even be quite heavy set, you know, quite a heavy build or something like that. Again, Virgo energy. Proposal. Okay, so what's going on here? And is this too good to be true? Again, there has been some type of proposal, self-undoing, okay? I feel like somebody invested into something because they got a little bit like, woo, boogly-eyed over it, or rose-tinted glasses, or that kind of stuff. But it's almost like this thing that they invested into has actually become their self-undoing. That's really what I'm getting. Secrets exposed. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. So if this is you, then, you know, it's all coming out. If this is somebody else, then you're going to find out about something soon. But there's some secrets. It's almost like I'm hearing, like, it's like you can smell it in the air. It's like someone's looking like that. I'm not joking. And it's like someone's just off. Someone just feels off. That's what I'm getting. Wow. So that's interesting. So that's your reading, Cancer. So, you know, if you resonate with that, let me know. Now, Leo, I'm going through the signs as quickly as I can, guys, because I'm trying to get around the whole wheel. And sometimes when I take my time, you know, the readings go on forever. I do separate readings, and I will be doing separate readings for each sign where we go a little bit deeper. But for now, this is what we're doing. Okay, so now we're on to the sign of Leo. Leo, 9 of Pentacles, okay? Some type of business venture. 3 of Cups, again, third party situation. So you could actually be investing into another business. This is really what I'm picking up, some type of venture with somebody. It's almost like you've got this oh, perfect. Thank you, Navali. Is it Navali? Navali? I'm trying to pronounce that, so I apologize. So yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This is someone who is invested. You know, this is the independent business owner. This is someone who has the resources that they need in order to be able to invest into something. The 3 of Cups, I'm really picking this up as like a partnership. Navali. I am very British as well. I'm assuming that you're in America, so I apologise if I pronounced it wrong. It's a nice name though. 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm getting like an investment, like a business, I'm getting like a limited company even. You know, it's not like a partnership. It's a bit bigger than that. I'm feeling like something's grown into something much bigger. It's almost like an entity in itself is what I'm getting. Okay, what more, Spirit? What more about this? Show us. Leos, you know, Leos are the entrepreneurs. Let's be honest. Temperance. Okay, so Temperance really talks about trying to balance it out, and I'm hearing balancing the books, figuring stuff out, seeing what's going to work and what's going to not. That doesn't really make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know, trying to kind of just make shit go down, make shit work. This is alchemy. Okay, so somebody's really highly intuitive at the moment. They're being guided and they're following that intuition, and it's almost like they're putting action into it as well, because this is a card of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius energy can be a little bit here, there and everywhere. It's difficult to contain and to manage, but it's doable. You know, you can tame it. Okay, think of this as an angel. You know, people can connect to angels. My accent's very, I'm from Leeds, and I'm not sure if you know where that is, but I've tried to speak properly. It doesn't work. So I just speak now. It just comes out as it's supposed to. Hopefully you can understand me. Page of Wands has just come out. Okay, so again, look, this is excitement. This is a brand new venture. This is something that's really getting like the wind beneath your wings is what I'm seeing. Look at this with Sagittarius energy. You know, this is someone who is being guided, and it's like Spirit saying, do it, make that investment. And this person's saying, yeah, and they're getting really excited because they're starting to see things developing. You could even have met somebody that said, I'm going to give you the resources that you need in order to invest into this business venture. And it's just I feel like this is going to be more next year, actually, though. I feel like this is going to be next year. It's going to pick up and it's going to take off, and you're going to feel like, whoa, a bit like that, because it's just like there's so many plates that you've got to keep spinning. But I do feel like it's going to work out well. I really do. I feel like there's a lot of excitement behind this. There's a lot of like, togetherness. It's going to bring people together. It's going to create a sense of solidarity between partners, basically. But I'm seeing this as like business partners. It could even be a family business or something like that. Okay, let's get some from this deck. Sorry, keep going. What's this? 10 of Cups. See. Woo! See, so 7 of Pentacles is all about investing into something, but not really seeing the benefits of it just yet. You know, it's almost like saying, like, I'm putting in a hell of a lot more than I'm actually getting out. But Spirit's saying, look, keep on keeping on, because you're gonna be very happy with the outcome. Everybody's gonna be fed. Everybody's gonna be watered. You know, the kids are gonna be taken care of. The house is gonna be bought. I'm even seeing like mortgage paid off. Boom, it's like done. You know, I'm saying like dividends, something's going to pay off in dividends. Okay, so if you are that entrepreneur, I can never say that word, and you're investing into something and you're at the point where you're just thinking like, is this thing going to get off the ground? Spirit's saying, have faith that things are going to work out, because, you know, Spirit works in mysterious ways, and I know that for a fact because it's happened to me. I won't be preaching it otherwise, but it's the truth. Okay, so keep on keeping on. That's a really good reading, and I don't want to ruin it, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pull a couple of these for confirmation, but that's a nice spread. Nice. Something's growing. Again, I'm just seeing like it's more than one. So we've got this plant here. It's almost like Spirit saying, take everything that you've learned already and apply it to this. Shift your focus a little bit. You know, I feel like someone's been a little bit absent-minded. It may even be because you're tired. You know, you're tired. It's like it's wearing you down now. But Spirit's like, come on, keep going. It's not the time to rest on your laurels. Really isn't. People are getting the karma, you know, this next year. And oh my gosh, I'm getting the 25th of January when all the planets align. This is it. This is the reset. This is the catalyst. I'm hearing. Boom. That's when it's going to go off. So again, like I said, just after Christmas, get Christmas out of the way. You're going to see some type of an increase in your finances or something. Big love. Big love. This is a gift from the divine. They want you to have this. You know, you could even have somebody on the other side saying, look, I've seen you putting in the work, I've seen you putting in the graft, I've seen you putting in all that effort, and we're going to gift you. Okay, someone could even be spiritually gifted. Somebody could actually work in that type of field. I'm getting someone who could even be a bit of a medicine man, some type of a healer. Okay, you could even heal with food or something like a natural healer, food, or you could even have a restaurant, I'm seeing, you know, where people come together, you know, something like that. But there's big love on that spread. So again, well done. If that's you, you've obviously done some big things. The truth will prevail, and then guilty. Okay, so we don't always have to take this guilty, but again, like I got this in one of the other readings, you know, you could even feel guilty about this. It's almost like saying, like, what, me? Like me? And it's like a little bit of guilt there, but it's almost like I'm hearing spirit saying, like, you've done the work, Lord. There's no need to feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about your hard work, your hard efforts. You know, if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing, that's what you've done. Don't feel guilty about that. Don't feel guilty about that. Okay. We're on to the sign of Virgo now. So I know we've got a couple of Virgos in the house. I've been picking up big Virgo energy tonight from the beginning, you know, so maybe that's why. Maybe I was calling you guys in. So let's see what we've got for you. I always feel a bit rushed when I'm doing these readings, to be quite honest with you, but hopefully this, you know, the messages are getting out. I'm going to do a bit of a shuffle with you, Virgos. Got tiny hands. I need to grow my hands. I don't know how to do that. So, right. I'm seeing relationship for some reason. Relationship, love. Oh, love. I feel like somebody, I feel like somebody is asking, when is it going to be my turn? That's what I'm getting. When is it going to be my turn? I'm sick of waiting now. I'm sick of waiting. Someone's fed up. Page of Cups, look. This is someone who is just like very sensitive emotionally at the moment. Okay. Again, this could be somebody that's lost somebody. No, it's like a piece of me. But I am also seeing like a bit of an elevation as well. It's almost like strength being emitted through this process. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. Okay. I do feel like there's an element of creating your own problems, so to speak, and I mean that in the nicest way. But I feel like it's almost like the energy that you're emitting is the thing that's not attracting into your life. Oh, that is so funny. I love that. I mean, I don't love that, obviously, but if you're manifesting it, keep going, because, you know, that's what this is. Look at this. This is someone that's manifesting. It's almost like the saying, when pigs can fly. Let me get it up. When pigs can fly. But this is what it is. It's a manifesting. It's almost like I feel like when we say manifesting, we're very, very outwardly focused, when in actual fact what we need to focus on is attraction, calling it in. And it's very different. Manifesting really focuses our intention on the material world, when in actual fact what we need to practice is self-love, and we have everything within ourselves. And when you are in this energy of authenticity, that's when you start to attract what it is that you want to call in. You can only bring something in on the same vibrational frequency. So if you're not there, all the partners that come in, if you're not happy with yourself, and, you know, a lot of the time we are, let's be honest, we're always trying to grow. We're only going to attract what it is that we're emitting. So you need to put yourself on that high frequency, which means not longing for, you know, learn the art of detachment. It's a hard thing to do, very hard, and it's, you know, it's a work in progress, but that's really what it is, the art of detachment. When you kind of I won't say shun, because it's not as aggressive as that, but when you learn to what's the word, become a little bit absent-minded of the fact that we have these wants and desires, you know, that's when we tend to call things in. We don't even call it in, they'll just show up one day. You know, we all want to be loved. We all want a relationship. But at the end of the day, if we don't love ourselves, then we can't pour from that cup because it's already empty. It's half full. So whatever it is that we're pouring into that other person, we're going to very quickly end up depleted. We're going to then, you know, it's not a good thing, basically, is it? Absolutely. We're all a work in progress. Always. Even elevated people, you know, people that claim to be up there, you know, are also admitting that they're a work in progress. Four of Pentacles again, look, holding on far too tight. This is about the art of detachment. The Four of Pentacles is seen as the miser of the tarot. This is someone who really just doesn't want to let go. This is someone who tends to sit in grief. This is someone who tends to cause their own problems. Now, I mean that in the nicest possible way, but it's because they're attached to earthly things. When people pass on, grief, and I've said this a million times, it's not for them, it's for us. We grieve for ourselves, and it's a very selfish emotion. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, I'm not saying that at all, but what I'm saying is we don't realize that what we're doing is actually poisoning ourselves. In actual fact, it's a blessing to be called back home. You know, so we need to, as a whole society, as a whole thing, start to do what they did back in the day, where it's like, you know, they used to praise it and they used to wish them well and wish them off and that kind of thing. And it was uplifting. It was an uplifting ceremony. Whereas this, in this modern day, that's not the case. You know, we grieve them, oh, you know, oh my God, and that kind of thing. And we've attached it all to money because everybody now wants everybody's wealth and, you know, that kind of thing. And it's just, it just really takes away from the actual process itself, which is highly spiritual. It really is. It's almost like that side of relationship, regardless of who it's with, is lost. And that's why we feel this emptiness, because we're not doing it right. Basically, that's true. And then it happens again when people leave our life. You know, when we're split up with people and we're not in a relationship no more, and they leave our life, it's almost like, oh my God, you've depleted me. Well, it's there because you wasn't full to begin with. You know, if somebody walks out of your life and they don't know what to do with you, but you know that you've done this spiritual work and the problem does not reside within you, it's a lot easier for them to walk out your life, because you're solid in the fact of, I know it's not me, I know it's not me, and it makes that process easier. I hope that made sense for somebody, but that's what I'm getting at, you know, because you know that your cup is full. You know that, you know, you're not going to be depleted, and it might bother you for a little bit, but eventually that cup will refill. You know, you're not starting from down here. So there's something in that for somebody. Hopefully you got something from that, guys. So yeah, the art of detachment. Look, this is about releasing and letting go, and just saying, like, you know, come what may. This is right. Something could be happening in May. Just got that very loud. Someone, you could meet somebody, or something could be happening. I'm even seeing that you could be going on holiday. You could be going to some type of an event where you meet someone, and it could even be somebody that you've known before as well. Queen of Cups. Look, Queen of Cups. This is someone who is, you know, this is someone who has got a big open heart. It's like saying, I'm ready. This is, look at the difference of these cards. One of them is just highly attached, and the other one is just boom, boom. You know, that's it. Like, let go of that, and release. And that's what's happening, you know. Someone's releasing, someone needs to release. And it's almost like as soon as you release this attachment to whatever it is that you've got, it's almost like that's when you're going to call in. Because look what I've got on the deck. Pentacles, brand new beginning, brand new start. You know, this is something fresh. This is a seed of potential. So you could be meeting somebody with this Page of Cups. It's almost like this is going to develop. There's the potential for it to grow, but you need to water it, and you can't water something if you're holding it all for yourself, because you're depleted. You know, that's how you've got to think of these things. Think of it like a plant. If you want to nurture a relationship, think of that relationship as a plant, as a seed. Give it what it needs, you know, which is moderation. I'm hearing moderation. All things in moderation. All things in moderation. Oh gosh, my battery's dying. I'm not having much luck tonight, am I, guys, with this live? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. This really talks about throwing yourself into work. This really talks about shifting your focus onto something that gives that elevation, you know, gives you a sense of purpose. Somebody could be in a management position, and somebody could be doing overtime or something like that. But I am seeing somebody just really kind of also shutting themselves away a little bit. It's almost like, yeah, absolutely, coming into fruition in May. That's what I thought. Because this actually does look like nicer weather outside. So you could actually be traveling somewhere to go do some work, to work on some type of a project or something like that. If you're a student, it could be that you're meeting somebody at college or university or something. But this is someone who's very comfortable. And it's almost like when you learn to detach from whatever it is that you're seeking, you know, a relationship or something like that, and you just sink into that authenticity, because that's all I keep picking up with these coins. It's like something authentic. You're looking for something authentic. You need to make sure that you are being authentic. Otherwise, you're not going to attract that. Okay. And it's going to become very hard to maintain and to manage. It's going to become this very toxic cycle of two people masking and mirroring to maintain this relationship. But in actual fact, none of them are being authentic. Six of Pentacles. This is an unfair exchange. I've literally just said that. Make sure, you know, that what you're dishing out, it's just, what I'm trying to say is make sure that, you know, what you're dishing out, what you're expecting in return is what you are able to give back, if that makes sense. You know, you don't want this to be imbalanced. You don't want it to be an unequal exchange. I hope this is making sense for somebody, because in my head, it really does make sense. But sometimes when I speak it doesn't. Okay, Six of Pentacles talks about somebody holding back. And you can't see. And again, look, this is somebody who's got glasses on. It's almost like they're masking. They are masking. You know, you don't want that. You want something where you can be free, where you can be authentic, where you can, you know, you don't have to look your best every day, and they're not going to put you down for it, because they're not attracted to you for your physical looks. They're attracted to you because of your essence, you know, what it is you're about, what it is that you put out there, what it is that you embody. That's what's attractive. Luxury is your birthright. Luxury is your birthright. So this, to me, wow, that's amazing. So look, this is you signing a contract. Absolutely. This is a card of agency. Absolutely. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is a card of agency, and there's a big city. You know, this is someone in the city. So it could even be when you're sat in a hotel room, something like that. Because I am seeing, again, like I said, holiday, some type of a home away from home, you know. Home away from home. So if that's the case, come back and let me know, because that's interesting. Love that for you. Let's see. Ooh. And then we've got no. No. I feel like you're going to be rejecting someone, actually. I really do. I feel like somebody may even be wanting to come towards you, and you feel like they're not giving you what it is that you deserve, and you're going to be saying, actually, no. What I'm hearing, read the fine print now. Read the fine print. Make sure that what you're being offered is actually what it is that you want, and you're not just taking it because it's being offered. Okay, so if you do feel like there is a need to say no, then say no. Spirit will not ever let you go without what's destined for you. You know, it might take a bit longer than you expect, but they'll never let you go without healing. And to me, this really just talks about taking your time. Take your time. Healing takes time, you know, so take time. Don't rush into anything. Make sure that you're healed. Make sure that you're at a level where in your head, and you can say it with your chest, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. Because that's when it's actually going to come to you. It really, really is. One more. An altered state. Something's going to change. Something's going to change. Something's going to change within you. Whatever it is that you want to move LA, better for the field I want to get into. Well, if that's what you want and your heart's desire, chase it. Chase it, because that's what you're going to get. You know, do these things that you feel that you need to do for you, because it will put you in this much more authentic place of, you know, you being the person that you want to be. Don't say it, be it. You know, and it's a lot easier to say than it is to do, but it's the truth. If you've got the resources and you've got the mentality and everything's set up for you to be able to do that, do it. Why not? You live once, you know. Look, don't hold back. That's not what we're here to do. Be careful, obviously, but don't hold back. Go for it. That's what I'm hearing. Go for it. Spirit just said go for it very loudly. So I hope that's giving you a little bit of can't get my words out tonight. Bit of inspiration for you there. I think what I might have to do, guys, I'm going to have to do Libra, and then I'm going to have to do the other signs tomorrow night, because I'm actually running out of battery. And I charged my laptop fully before I came on as well. So I might just cut it off after Virgo, because we've only got a few people in the room. And then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll do from Libra all the way to Pisces. See if we can get a few more participants. So Libra, Four of Swords, Okay, so needing to take a bit of respite. This is about, really getting quiet and going within and just relaxing, really spending some time with spirit, spending some time with source, what's going on. This is about healing from a broken heart. Five of Pentacles. This really talks about being in this place of lack, actually. With the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like depletion. So someone could just be feeling very tired at the moment. Someone could be feeling, you're very welcome, and I hope you do as well. I hope you do. I feel like there's big things for people next year. Again, 25th of January. If you do want some type of a reading, I am an astrologer, professional astrologer, okay? But, no hard sale. It's just check out the website. Five of Pentacles is a card of depletion, feeling like you just don't have what it takes to go on, feeling like, there's a lack there, feeling like there's some type of struggle. This could be somebody who is healing, okay? Healing from something is what I'm getting. It's taking longer than what you probably thought it was going to take. I am seeing that there's somebody that's actually putting themselves in this situation as well. It's because I'm seeing this key, and it's almost like spirit saying, just look up, basically look up. I feel like somebody needs to have a little bit more faith in themselves or the situation, a bit more faith that it's going to improve. Okay, and the world, look, change, closing out cycles, big changes are afoot. I feel like this is someone that's stepping into a whole new world. Okay, somebody, again, I'm just getting like health. This is like good health. Some good health is going to be gained. I'm seeing the finances improving as well. Okay, it's almost like, and I'm even seeing like some type of government payment, some type of a tax rebate, or because this is Saturn energy. Saturn rules the government, so some type of a benefit, some type of a tax rebate, some type of something that just kind of comes out of nowhere, basically, and it's really going to put you in a much better position. It's going to put you on a better path. Yeah, look, death and rebirth, transformation. Things are changing. Things are absolutely changing. And Six of Wands, this is your victory. You're going to be throwing your hands up in the air and saying, thank God that is over with. Thank God, because I do feel like there's a bit of being a heavy energy that someone's been dealing with in regards to whatever it is that this situation is. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this talks about paying out more than you're getting back. This talks about looking at things like bills and debts and liabilities and that kind of thing, and saying like, how am I going to make it? It's like a bit of a mismatch. Something's not adding up. Something's not clocking up. That's what I'm getting. Something's not clocking up. Something's not making sense. It's almost like something seems like very unbalanced. But I do think that's going to change with this death card coming on here, this transformation. And don't take that as literal, because it's a spiritual card. So it's like a spiritual essence. So there's lots of things, things die and are reborn every single day. Nine of Wands. This is about defensiveness. This is about standing up for yourself, taking what's yours, what's rightfully yours, putting your best foot forward and saying, look, no, that's not how it's going to go down. This is someone who's been through the wars, but it's almost, I feel like this is someone who's probably been pushed about a bit in the past as well. And it's almost like spirit saying, take that position of defense and stand up for yourself and tell them how it's going to be. If you can't do something, tell them I can't do that. If you can do something, tell them that's fine, I can do that. But it talks about having a voice, being that presence that shows up for yourself. I am seeing somebody that's had to, I'm seeing like somebody getting all the ducks in a row, and it's almost like saying, that's taken me a long time to do. Now you just need to monitor it and maintain it. This is someone who is maintaining their position. Four of Pentacles. This talks about stability. Again, financial stability. So you're coming out of this five of Pentacles energy, and you're heading into a much more stable place. Okay, so again, I'm seeing like some type of a bank loan or something like that, or it could be something that you've been paying a lot of interest on, something like that, and it's almost like you need to get rid of that. You need to cut that out. It's almost like it's accumulated, but I feel like things are going to start to become much more manageable, and that doesn't mean that they're going to go away. It just means that they're going to be much more manageable. You're going to be able to say, right, that needs to go there, 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 because at the minute it's almost like this, it's just like everything everywhere all over. I do feel like somebody may be spreading themselves a bit thin, investing into things that they don't necessarily need to be investing into at the moment as well. Okay, someone's wearing a mask. Okay, so there's something about somebody wearing some type of a mask. Let's just have a look. And miss me with the bullshit. So there could be some type of lies that's being told here, or somebody just not presenting themselves in a very honest way. It could be how they've ended up in this situation, to be quite honest with you. But it's almost like saying miss me with the bullshit means just be honest and be direct. And like I've just said before, you know, if you can do it, do it. If you can't, you can't. But it's almost like spirit's asking you to speak out and speak up for yourself, basically, and defend what's yours, defend what, you know, show up, basically. Show up for yourself. I hope that makes sense for somebody out there. Rough around the edges. Rough around the edges, but I'm getting this diamond as well. So it's almost like saying things are going to smooth out. Things really are going to smooth out for you. But it's almost like, you know, this is a situation that has, I'm getting like something's taught you a hard lesson. This is like a hard lesson, but it's almost like saying that we needed to show you this so that it didn't happen again. You know, this is how Saturn teaches you. It teaches you through material things. It teaches you through hardship, and there's nothing harder than a diamond. I'm hearing that you are a diamond. So I've just heard in my ear, you are a diamond. You're very precious, you know, so you need to have a little bit more self awareness, a little bit more self value. Okay, value yourself a little bit higher. I'm hearing, stop letting people push you around. Stop letting people push you around and take the piss. That's what I'm getting with that. One more, please, Spirit. Stop letting people, and I am heartbroken. Okay, so if this is somebody that's on the other side, if you've lost somebody, or you're connected to somebody, you know, it's almost like someone's saying, I'm heartbroken. Like stop, please stop it. There's a lot of love there. Love, I'm little angels, siblings, not their siblings, you know, there's a lot of love there. And then kindred spirit, and again, confirmation, kindred spirit. Someone's guiding you through a situation, but it's almost like they're doing it the hard way. So the reason why they're doing it the hard way is so you learn your lesson. That's what I'm hearing. Learn your lesson, basically. I don't know if you can see that very well. Sorry, it's my light. Look, there, look, someone's in spirit. Someone's guiding you in spirit, looking you in the eye and saying, look, I'm trying to show you something here. That's what I'm getting, you know? So yeah, you need to look up. You need to get yourself out of this situation. Look, this is what I'm hearing. Get yourself out of this situation. You put yourself in this situation, get yourself out of it. You know, now is not the time for tears. Now is not the time for tears. Now you need to defend yourself. Stand up for yourself, you know? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so let me see how much battery I've got, guys, because I might just be able to squeeze one more out, and if I can, then I will, and if I can't, then I won't. I'm not going to push it so that it finishes, and I don't think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed it. I'm really, really sorry that things didn't work out the way that I intended. I'm going to get some tech person to come in and sort it all out for me, because quite clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully you got some messages out of that. I think that this actually saves on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you want to come back and listen to it at a later date, then you can. Like the video, share it, do all that good stuff, please, because it's only going to encourage me to keep putting these videos out there for you guys so that you get these messages. And it's just a free way to support the channel, basically, and show your gratitude, because, you know, we all need to eat. So I'm going to go now, guys. I love you lots. Thank you very much for being with me. I'll see you soon.